Hi, this is Lucky Robin, and today I'm dehydrating corn the easy way, the very easy way. I'm taking frozen organic corn, put it on the dehydrator trays, and putting it in. The reason I'm choosing to dehydrate corn is that corn is the most genetically modified grain in America, and it's also one of the most heavily sprayed grains in America. So I don't want that. And all of the freeze-dried or dehydrated corn I've been able to find has no guarantee that it's not genetically modified and that it's not sprayed. I haven't been able to find any organic freeze-dried corn at all. So I'm doing it myself, but I'm doing it from frozen, which is perfectly acceptable. It doesn't really change anything in the finished product. Now, I could do this from corn that I've grown myself, but it's the wrong time of year for that. And you'd have to blanch it. Well, you'd have to cut it off the cob, you'd have to blanch it. It's a lot of steps, which I'm willing to take for canning corn, but not so much for dehydrating in the amounts that I want. So instead, I'm just going to have a couple bags of the organic corn. This is from Costco, if you're trying to find organic corn. And do it this way, where all I have to do is spread it out on the tray. I don't have to blanch it, I don't have to prepare it. I can just put it on here, put it in the dehydrator, and let it go. And it's fairly inexpensive to do it this way. It's actually cheaper than if you were buying corn and doing it from scratch. I'm just trying to make it an even layer across the tray, trying to make sure there's no pieces that are stuck together, laying on top of each other, that sort of thing. Alright, and this will go into the dehydrator for, probably 8 to 12 hours. When it's done, I'll get back to you with the time. I'm using the Excalibur dehydrator, so it might be different from the round Nesco type dehydrators that are on the market, if that's what you have. But this will go, despite the fact that corn is technically a grain, this will still go on the vegetable setting. Alright, I'll get back to you when I have filled all the trays. Alright, so this 5-pound bag made 6 trays. And I thought one more thing I would mention is that this would be a great way to do it for somebody who has bad arthritis in their hands and can't be cutting corn off the cob and well, even peeling the husk off the corn cob and getting all the silk off. That can be really hard if your hands are bad, your wrists are bad. So this does make it far, far easier. And it might not be 100% authentic homesteading, but you know, even on a homestead, sometimes we do have to buy stuff because we can't necessarily grow everything every year. Alright, so I'm going to put this in now, and as I said, somewhere between 8 and 12 hours. I'll check it after 8 and see how it's doing. And then I'll check it after 12 and see how it's doing. It could be longer even. And I will get back to you when it's time for that. Alright, the corn is done, and it did take the 12 hours. Alright, this is what 5 pounds of corn dehydrated down to, 1.5 quarts. So you can see it takes up far less space this way. And that is how you dehydrate corn from frozen.